Lewis Marcus from CountryWoodSmoke here. I'm here with a few mates and we're going to start showing you how to cook barbecue. I'm Dan.
I'm Ben.
I'm Chris. Hello.
I'm Toby. Hi.
And we're here in sunny Devon in the barbecue shack and we're going to show you everything about cooking outdoors.
Let's get cooking.
Yeah, let's go.
Right guys, being a Sunday, I've got a bit of roast beef here that I'm going to do for us today on the barbecue. I'm going to smoke it indirect and I'm going to have it around, I'm going to go a bit hot and fast with it, so I'm going to have it about 160, 170 degrees, and that'll probably take for a bit of beef this size, probably about 1.5, 2 hours. And I'm going to go to an internal of around 60, 65 because I like it nice and rare. So that's what I'm going to do, and this is your typical sort of beef joint. In the supermarket it's called your roasting joint nowadays. They don't actually identify what it is. But normally that'll be a bit silver side or top side. Not much fat in it, so they tend to put a bit of fat here and then tie it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit it with some olive oil first of all. And that's just going to help me stick the salt and pepper to it. So I'm going to give that a nice little rub down. Don't need too much, it's just to help the seasoning stick. What I've got here is some crushed peppercorns. Sprinkle that over the top and I'll rub that down nicely. Give that a nice coating. Some fresh sea salt. And just nice and simple, some garlic powder. And that's all I'm going to give this today. Give that a nice little shake over and a little rub down. So it's nice and easy, a nice little recipe. Not much to it. It's going to go on, like I said, a bit hot and fast, but not directly over the charcoal. What we do is we set up for 2 zones. So we have the charcoal to one side, and then we'll have the meat on the other side of the grill. So it's not a direct heat. We'll stop it from burning, but also so it will allow it to get the hot temperature. As I said, I want it around 170 degrees, and then going for an internal temperature of about 60 to 65. So that's going to go on now, guys, and we'll have a nice little roast dinner later on. Right, mate, should we get this grill set up for indirect 2-zone cooking?
Yeah, absolutely.
So talk us through what you're going to do.
So just remove the grill grate, don't need that for a minute.
Cool.
And our chimney starter full of
look at that, glowing nicely.
Charcoal, glowing lovely, look at that in there. So I'm setting it up over this side here.
Cool.
So we're going to put the meat over this side, the coals this side.
Awesome.
So any fat that drips down will drip down over here. It won't drip down on the coals and flare it up. So that's your basic 2 zones set up.
Awesome.
Pop the grate back on top. And then beautiful.
Can you do the honours?
There we go. Oh, look at that, that's beautiful. Pop that over here.
Lovely.
And then the lid on, so any fat drip down there, not onto the charcoal, and it's going to smoke lovely and cook nice and direct. So
beautiful.
Pop the lid on, and I'm going to pop the lid so that this vent here is facing away from the other side of the charcoal.
Okay, so what does that do?
So the heat then will rise on this side, it'll come all the way over here, cook on our meat that's here, and then out here. If I had that vent over here, it would just go straight up.
Ah.
So place your vent over this side, and then it'll act like a big oven.
Cool. How are we going to get it to the right temperature then? Because I want to cook this around about 160, 170 degrees. So what do we do there?
A little bit of guesswork, but you can basically control the air getting underneath.
Okay.
So we want it nice and hot. We've got good hot lumpwood charcoal in there. So I'm going to open the vent up, which is here. Make sure that's right open, so all the air can get in underneath.
That's very important, guys. It needs airflow for the temperature. So.
And that charcoal will be nice and hot then. You know, like you say, 160, 170, and that'll cook through lovely. We're not going for any smoke particularly with this. Just go for a standard roast beef. We can add wood chips if we want later for a bit of smokiness, but you know.
It's going to go for a standard roast beef. I mean, what most people are doing probably today around the country, cooking up a roast beef. So, so cook outdoors in the barbecue. Outside, you can't beat it, can you?
No, absolutely. What better? What better?
Thanks. Right, guys, we've got the roast beef here. Just going to bring it off. Get that on the board. Lovely. Let's get around and carve that up.
Look at that.
Just want to get nice thin slices. You can see it's still nice and juicy. It's not rested up as well. Normally I tend to rest for half the cooking time, but I'm just going to slice this up nicely. Now that's your nice juicy roast beef right there. Oh, now we get into the nice rare bit. Beautiful.
That looks amazing, mate.
Now that is a nice roast beef. So get your fingers in there.
Just a little bit. Is that good?
It's lovely, beautiful,
Nice one, mate.
lovely. Right, guys, dig in.
What's that like?
Spot on.
A few roasties on the side.
With Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah.
Bit of gravy, mashed potatoes.
Thanks, mate.